So welcome to this match. It's the Royals versus the Rebels here in the Under-18 Cup games. Day 3 of CPL 7 on the Western Province Cricket Club A pitch. It's the Royals playing from left to right on your screen. That getting the circle entry down to the byline. The cross comes in, but it's nicely defended for a long corner. So a lovely run by Waka down the right-hand side for the Royals. They still have possession. The turn comes in into the D, and it's a good delivery in there. No one gets a stick on it. So a bright start for the Royals versus the Rebels in green. Into the midfield. The turn comes. The space is utilised. Eyes come up and they look forward and receive ball high up the pitch, but unforced error. So Royals have possession. Now they set up the platform. Three-quarter press from the Rebels. They just hold their lines and wait for the ball to go into the wide areas. Then they flood players into those wide areas to try and dispossess. So an effective three-quarter press, and they do, in fact, win ball. So, ball played from Amy Cooey down the left-hand side from Elkana. And there's Wacker again down this right-hand side. She's loves to go forward and loves to use that space. It's down that right-hand side. Game goes down to the byline. Players hadn't retreated the 5 meters. So penalty corner time, and it's the Royals that get their first opportunity to convert from the top of the D. So what are the options? 2 castles, 1 wide runner, 1 short. So they go to the zigzag, but the zigzag doesn't come off because it's placed behind an advancing player, and then the hit at goal. It's a bit of a snap hit, and it's going wide and high and dangerous. So Rebels ball. Now the high press from the Royals works brilliantly. Interception and a penalty stroke for deliberate infringement. What a great press that was. The way they stepped into the line, made the interception, induced stick interference. Deliberate infringement in the D constitutes a penalty stroke, and the Royals are ready to convert, and they're looking to convert through their number 22. Haven't got a name to that number. It's saved. Incredible save. Well, there are 2 keepers in this side, and it's Cameron Rowan and Peyton Marais, who are both sharing the duty. I'll try get it. This is another great run down this right-hand side. Fast one at that. So it was Peyton Marais who made the save in goals, the number 1. She read it well, diving to the right. And a clean glove on it on the stick side. So Royals advance, looking for Waka up high. The Royals win it. And then eventually, well, I thought they'd lost it, but there was an infringement. Umpire's given the hit to the Royals. They go in straight lines, and it's easily dealt with by the Rebels. Double turnovers, and eventually Rebels win the ball. Played into the midfield, but plenty of blue shirts converge on the ball carrier, but she goes through a couple of tackles, or would-be tacklers. And it's the number 19, Amy Tenkate, who from Durbanville High School, who turned beautifully and ran into space. Now, ball one in the midfield. Placed onto the foot. The quick ball for the Royals. And they go down the middle. Now a couple of stick hacks. And they do win a hit. So summing up the options, they decide to recycle. Eventually lose ball. Over the top they go with the aerial ball. Nicely fielded, but got to stick to it. But it's Rebels the ball. So that Royals' initial press was exceptionally good. Now they've just held off. Now they step up and they cut the field in half nicely, forcing the Rebels to play down the line. Well, the fake slap on the 45 degrees fortunately isn't collected by the Rebels, so Royals have possession. Roxanne Evans, who's down this right-hand side, who plays it into the midfield. Now they go with a little dink over the press, and it's a good one to Waka. Waka gets to the byline. They've hit that byline a lot in this first quarter. They've found space, they've worked it, and they've got a couple of nice crosses in. They just haven't got anything on the scoreboard as a reward. Fired in from left to right into that 9-yard area, looking for the number 38 Waka. Timna Waka from Tableview High School, South African under 18B player. And it's the Royals who get their second penalty corner. Well, there must have been one or two girls who've used a shirt from a few years ago, or a couple of years ago, because some of the numbers aren't corresponding to the team sheet here, so my apologies if we do use numbers and not names. Right, taken on the stick and played out wide. That's another, could be another stroke. It's flashed past the far post. All it needed was a deflection. Well, at one stage I thought the umpire might be pointing to the penalty spot again as stick flew in. If it was deliberate, it could be again deemed as a penalty stroke, but they allowed advantage, and it was good advantage because the ball was played to the far post, and all it needed was someone to be standing there and to deflect it in. So a good bright start for the Royals, and it's the Rebels who run themselves out of trouble. They go through Emma Hibbert. Hibbert goes over the top. She's well known for throwing overheads. I've watched her played, and 16 level last year at in Bloemfontein at IPT, and was instrumental in the midfield for or I would say in the back four for the Western Province under 16 side, and her coach instructed her to use it at her aerial ability. So that left to right overhead can be so effective if you can plant strikers in the D with the new rules and put pressure on that defense by throwing a couple of overheads at an angle into the D. Some players are guilty of throwing very direct overheads, which give possession away, but if you can utilize it to work the help side, work the space, or put pressure on the receiver, it can be really effective. And also to get out of the press, a lot of teams are using the shorter overhead to get out of the front line defense, over the strikers into that midfield, or they're using the long one to relieve pressure. So ball lost, and Royals pouncing it. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. It's played in and it's a goal. An effective press once again from the Royals. And it's Holtzhausen, Leila Holtzhausen from Somerset College that scores. From open play, and we've seen how effective this press has worked. We saw earlier how they've won a penalty stroke through that aggressive press, stepping into space when the defender's head goes down. And as that head goes down, the ball's played, they step into that space, they intercept, and they did exactly that again. But this time, they score and they go into the break, 1-0 up. So we're back live for the second quarter. It's the Royals versus the Rebels. So ball carried down the right-hand side by Roxanne Evans. It's lost in the counter-attack now from this Rebels side. And Andrea McCallum flies in looking for ball. Eventually infringes, and Evans from right off into the midfield. And it can often be a dangerous ball, throwing it into that cauldron in there. Plenty of pressure on the number 92 from the Royals. Evans goes for the heave-ho downtown. It works because it gets a heavy touch. Now it's some mopping up to be done by Sally Gitlin. Tempted overhead and rolls through to be picked off by the Royals. Eyes come up again. The run down this right-hand side. Cross comes in. Another cross into the 9-yard area. They've won it again. It's just the goals and the keeper to beat. And it's just played wide. Super chance for the Royals. It was Leah Mouton from Paarl Girls High who had that opportunity there. She found herself in really great space. She went trying to get past the left foot of the goalkeeper. And Peyton Marie just hits the sideboard. Close chance. Evans plays back. And it's moved on down the left-hand side. So good use of the field as they move it from right to left, use the help side, win a hit outside the circle. Now the carry into the D. It bobbles around a bit and, well, quite probably a little bit fortunate to get a penalty corner. Two players come together and umpire says there was some form of infringement there. So Royals get their third penalty corner. Plenty of discussion. Injection to the top. It was a heavy touch on the stop, but it was quite fortunate that it ended up hitting one of the defenders' feet, so reward. To the top, taken and played to the short side. Nice save on the near post from Peyton Marais. And the breakout for the Rebels. And that's going to be a card. Because Jamila Razia was, well, she was body checked as she runs forward. She's also a live wire in this Rebel side. Jamila Razia, a midfielder from Elkana House, who has been playing quite a bit up front. And she's got a lot of go forward. There's Jamila again. She's putting a bit of pressure on and she does well because she wins the ball. Again, body checked. Well, it's the Royals that have been finding it difficult to keep Razia in check. She does very well on that press to win ball and then beat initial player. Broken down in the 23-meter area. Royals have got to be careful. This is short corner territory. Now, in it goes. Rebound. And it's the Royals that win ball. Beautiful ball out wide. Heavy, clumsy tackle. And it's the number 37, Leah Mouton again, who's trying to get that ball into the D. This game is opening up a bit in this second quarter. The carry. And more down to the bar line. Beautiful carry down this right-hand side. They look for the cross. Play directly at the keeper. And that was Amy Tenkate from Durbanville. The super carry. Tenkate has had a couple of good carries. It's in this game. Kui plays it out wide. Now, again, the run on the angle. Little pop over the stick, which is a good one. Well, the umpire saw something I didn't, but head to the Royals. Better press now from the girls in green. Evans practice swing, and then down the line, still retains possession. They just play it back and set up that base. 10 Kate in the fray, putting pressure. It's Ruby Miller from Paul Gymnasium, playing for the Boland under IPT side, under 16B side. So working at midfield area, Zia and 10 Kate, and also combining nicely to put a bit of pressure on that left-hand side of the Royals. Evans gets it out wide now. Bit of work to be done. Does well, beats two players. Looks to offload. And it's Pico Fikashe, who had the neat little run. Beat two players, won the hit, keeps possession. Now the big pass comes in. It's high and dangerous, so the Rebels will look to play. And they look to work that right-hand side channel, the help side. Gemma Bolton. Peterson, sorry, is dispossessed. Now it's the counter-attack from the Royals, and it is a classic tip-in. The run was there to perfection. The deflection was incredible. Well, it looks like it's Mpingwe who scores. Favor Mpingwe from Tygerberg High School. And the Rebels march up and get themselves a penalty corner, their first penalty corner of the day. But let's talk about Mpingwe's run. It was incredible that she was able to get there late and able to deflect the ball over the keeper that was lying down. And it's such a skill for a striker to get in there and arrive at the right time. Now, penalty corner time. Can they hit back? The shot goes in. Yes, it can. And it's Sally Gitlin who fires home for the Rebels. They strike back within a minute. It's 2-1. Well, how do you answer when you have conceded and exactly in that manner? March it up to the other side of the field. Get yourself a penalty corner. Sally Gitlin says, give it to me. And she finds the back of the box. Let's not forget that it was a super run down the right-hand side, and it was Talne Besadenhout who, I think, fed that ball into Favor Mpingwe. It was her run down the right and who thread that ball in beautifully. The Royals getting deeper and deeper as the Rebels get more confident and step up on their press. Matthew Storty, the coach, director of hockey at Elkanah House out in Sullingdale, Bloberg. And that is the end of the second quarter. And it's 2-1 to the Royals. They were really in the pound seat 3 minutes ago, going up 2-0. But it's the Rebels that have come back to keep themselves alive in this match, scoring through Sally Gitlin from penalty corner. It's 2-1 at the halftime break. We'll be back shortly. So we're about to get started for the third quarter. This under-18 Cup clash between the Rebels and the Royals here on the Western Province Cricket Club A field. It was Layla Holtzhausen that opened the scoring for the Royals from an open play goal. And then it was Fabian Ndimbengwa who scored for the Royals to make it 2-0. Then Sally Gitlin came back and scored one from a penalty corner, 2-1. Third quarter, and Rebels already in Royals territory. Big hit down the middle. And again, another smash to that far post, looking for a touch. All of a sudden, the Royals have, I should say, the Rebels have found some energy, and it's Emily Brink who was on that far post looking for that ball. Emily Brink from St. Cyprian's. And that turn now is snuffled from Team Kate and one back again. Down to the left-hand side go the Royals. Cross comes in. Wow, bobble, bobble, bobble around in that 9-yard area. Somebody needed to get on, latch onto that. Eventually it's a defender, and now it's a breakout, and it's a good one. Unfortunately, it breaks down. And it's Poseidon to gets it out, looking wide for Waka. You can see heads go down as players flood in. Ball carriers feel isolated and sometimes resort to blind passes as those heads go down. And they feel the pressure. Under the shoulder ball. And with so much deception on both sides, fall for the trap. Down there. Now the carry into the D. It was Sally Gitlin again who was trying to work it. Rebels with a shot, but takes a deflection for a long corner. So it's been a better passage of play from the Rebels, especially when they conceded. They've come back to get the goal back, but now they are playing on the front foot. Go down the barrel again, and it's easily picked off, and now the counter-attack is on for the Royals. All the way down the middle they go. Pulled back now for the shot. Comes in on that near post, and it's a goal. It's a super effort from the number 22. Running down the left-hand side, pulls it in, and then pulls the trigger on the near post. Scores the goal. The Royals are 3-1 up now. Unfortunately, I don't have a name to the 22. Some shirts, different shirts, I'm supposed being used today. Some of the players, the goal scorer as well, the second one. It says 09 on it. There's 109 and... Well, sometimes I'm just going to have to mention numbers, not names. I suppose some players have made quite a collection of shirts over the number of years that they've played. It's intercepted beautifully by the Rebels, and they go down the middle. It's Chumela and Zia who wins ball again and tries to find some space to work with, but it's Evans who picks it up and takes it to the safety of the corner flag and eventually wins the possession. So good presence of mind from Evans to take it away from the danger, get it into the corner, eventually wins possession for her team. So it was the Rebels who were guilty of going down the middle and losing ball, and the counter-attack was so good from the Royals. They try to play that long ball down the middle, and it goes now. 10-Kate in again. That's a lovely ball in. It is bouncing around, so the shot comes in, takes a bit of a cruel deflection. That could have just gone over the keeper's head into the back of the box. There's Emma Hibbert now on the ball. Plays it wide. Picked off again, that long ball picked off, and now you've played it to the wrong person because our number 22, look at the legs on her. She can really run. She stretches those legs and accelerates, and then neat skill as well. Gets the rebound and plays it again. Oh. And she accelerates with the ball. It's just so hard for those defenders to keep up. So dangerous. So I'm going to correct myself because says Chimela. Razia down that side there. I'll get back to it, but the goal scorer, the second goal scorer for the Royals with that lovely deflection. Looked like there were two players with the same number. And I'm just trying to get a number to get the right name there. Played into the midfield, but it's a pass to nowhere. Team Kate down the right side, cross, deflection, and it was a good one. Jamila Razia almost got hold of that. Just not enough stick on it. Really good run. Amy 10 Kate has really been good for the Rebels today. Ran down that right hand side, got the cross in. Perfect delivery of the cross. And Jamila Razia just couldn't get enough stick on it. But she was in the right place. And she works, trying to work a little bit of magic, dispossessed. Royals try heave-ho upfield. Interception now in the midfield. And now I've got a number. It's the second goal scorer with the magnificent deflection is Onka Batwa. Onka Batwa. And that was an outstanding goal from her, from open play. She arrived late, deflected, and there was a bit of confusion with the numbers. So Favor Limpingwe does not get that goal. It's Onka Batwa who gets that goal for the Royals, and they've won themselves another penalty corner. If we think about that goal there, she's in picture on the right-hand side. If you think about that goal, the way she just got late into that 9-yard area, the way she deflected the ball over a keeper that was lying down. And, it was absolute perfection. So she injects onto the stick. Played for the fur play. There she goes again for a deflection. Almost goes in this time. Another diving deflection. Another late arrival, which is what is needed. And really put the cat among the pigeons. The Royals scrambling off their own line. Sorry, the Rebels scrambling off their own line. So Emma Hibbert, with all the experience, Western Province under 18, South Africa under 16B side, marshalling her troops in defence. Now Batwa getting in there, but infringes. Out to into these wide areas. Good space to use. Razia. And eventually goes back to and recycled and played in to the top of the D, but no one able to make anything meaningful, getting any meaningful entry into the circle. And that's the end of the third quarter. And it's the Royals that are up 3-1. We'll see you after the short break. So, yeah, some frantic running around from the team talk now as it looked like Rebels were about to take a quick centre off, and sanity prevailed. The umpires called them back. Now it's the Rebels who work their way through this right-hand side. The run from Hibbert, played under the shoulder nicely into the fray. And they find a foot and do the Rebels. And a second penalty corner. We've got a couple of number 21s on the pitch. We've got Amy Cooey. And I've noticed there's another number 21. Top of the D. Amy Cooey normally plays on either outside left back, outside right back. So played to the top of the D. It's taken on the stick. The shot comes in, gets a deflection. Advantage played. Still ball for the Rebels, and eventually it's won by the Royals. Nice little deception with the fake slap, played into the midfield. Looking high now for Wacker. Some heavy tackles go in, and it's the Rebels that will restart through Amy Cooey. She decides to go back and try and play it back into the midfield. Luckily enough, it gets to Amy Cooey. Plays it into the midfield. Plenty of attention on receiving players. Again, players working back well from the Royals to win the ball. It's that reverse press. Now it's become a little bit untidy. It was Venkatasu eventually wins the ball, and it's Hibbert. Hibbert goes with a good run, finds the foot once again, wins the side, another corner. Oh, Hibbert shows some good pace down that right-hand side. She just won herself, well, won her team 2 corners in quick succession. And now she'll go to the top of the D and maybe use her drag flicking skills to get this Rebels back to 3-2. Here they go. Flick comes in. It's a good one. It's a cracker. Glove side. Emma Hibbert forces the corner, scores the corner. The maker and the taker. Well, they've only had 3 penalty corners. They score from the top. It's 3-2. All to play for now. The Rebels are back. One again by the Rebels. They look to recycle. They look to use the help side. Plenty of space to work with. They decide no, they're going down the middle. It's Hibbert once again. She's trying to take control of this game. Ball is lost and then won again. It was Holtzhausen who won it and then lost it, and now they've won it again. Multiple turnovers. So an exciting patch now. The Rebels got a bit of belief in their camp. You can just hear it from their parents, supporters on the sideline. Quite a vocal group of Rebel supporters. And you're probably hearing them right now through the mics, and now they believe with a few minutes left in this game, can their side get back to 3-3? Ball thread through. That's a goodie. And looking to should have maybe looked to connect with, I think it was Brink who was running around. Decides to go on the reverse stick. And most keepers would have that covered. Good tackle there from Waka, but she infringes. Kui. Hibbert. We know Hibbert likes to carry. She's got the skills to do so. Goes through, still Hibbert. Hibbert on the run and tries a little reverse stick dink. Well, she maybe could have gone all the way. But she looks to connect. Royals will be happy to slow things down as it gets frenetic. Interception. It's 10 Kate takes the heavy tackle. 10 Kate, who's had an incredible game on that right hand side, wins her side. Penalty corner. And well, there's no doubt that you're going to go for Hibbert. The South African under-16 B player, Western Province A player, has got to take it on the stick again and do what she did last time. She takes it on the hit, just doesn't get enough stick on it, so it's easy take for the Royals defense. She wasn't confident to go and do another drag flick. Maybe stop just bobbling forward, and she just wasn't in the rhythm to be able to do that, so she opts for the straight hit. Now the carry by the Royals. It's Timna Waka. Ten Kate. Look at those silky skills and the pace. Well, I want to know what she runs 100 meters in, because she's got plenty of pace. She goes down to the byline, looking to induce the stick hack, and she just gets herself, oh, I thought it was a long corner. No, it's a 16-yard. Played into the engine room. No one to really press, but it's the unforced error which gives the Rebels another chance. Hibbert should carry. She plays it forward. 410K, it's out high. Yeah, I thought she was going to carry there and try get a couple of sticks flying in and win a corner. But she looks for 10K to probably the right option. Now again, looks to carry. Gets it out to 10K. Kate's now. 3D skills into the deep reverse hit. Frantically looking for a corner. Breakout time for the Royals. It's Leah Mouton who is trying to work this left-hand side area. She loses it but does well to defend. Touch comes in. It's one in the midfield. Now 10K, Amy 10K. Working that right hand side on repeat. Emma Hibbert looking for a way through. Keeps going, then gets it out. The reverse stick shot comes in. It's in! The reverse stick shot is good, and it comes from Jenna Peterson. Jenna Peterson makes it 3-all. Well, it bobbled up off the stick and into the box. At first I was looking at the umpire going, well, was that with the wrong side of the stick? The umpire was happy with that. I'm not sure if it got a deflection. It was a clean strike that got a deflection. I haven't got a replay, or if it was the straight hit that bobbled somehow off the pitch. But it's in the back of the box, and it says 3-all on the scoreboard. Oh, what a tackle, flat tackle in the midfield. Things are hotting up here at Western Province Cricket Club. CPL 7, drama. It was the Royals 3-1 up in this final quarter. Ball gets played in. 3-1 up going into this fourth quarter. Hibbert from a penalty corner. Jenna Peterson from open play. And it's 3-all now. Can the Royals hit back? The Rebels have just believed. Here it comes. This is the chance. And it finds a foot on the hooter. Incredible scenes here. The Rebels have got themselves a draw. And a very entertaining game here. It was Leila Holtzhausen who opened the scoring for the Royals. It was Onka Batwa that scored the second goal. Then Sally Gitlin came back from a penalty corner to make it 2-1. And then the Royals made it 3-1. Emma Hibbert then scored from a penalty corner. Jenna Peterson scored again to make it 3-all. And it ends here at Western Province Cricket Club. It's the Rebels 3, the Royals 3.